Hey guys! So in this video I have been asking around for Ask a Pagan because I've gotten a lot of questions after I've been very active on Facebook with my religion. So instead of just answering comments and stuff, I'm making a full video here where I'll be answering the basic questions that I often get. I asked YouTube with my previous video, Ask a Pagan. I also asked my Facebook and I also asked my Instagram. So first question is, what is it? I have made a video with basics of paganism. It's so much more to it than just that video. But I'll pop a link up here to the videos where I talk about what it is. So just check it out if you don't know what paganism is. Which god do you want to talk with this year for strength, luck and protection? I actually haven't really got connection with a god or goddess this year yet. But I'll probably go to Frigg or Freya or Thor. I don't know. But I'll go to the god that I feel very close with at the moment. So, what are your thoughts on Satanism? Well, I don't really believe in devils or Satan or Lucifer. I do believe in bad energies and good energies and the balance between it. But from what I know of Satanism, I will refer to the Satanic Bible and not the blood sacrifice and stuff like that. I do like the thought of it, where they talk about how girls are not objects, gays and transsexuals should be accepted. From what I've heard, it's basically the opposite of if you take the Bible literally, where they talk about how gays are wrong and transsexual is wrong, stuff like that. But for me it's really the same what you believe in. I don't really want to push my religion on you. I don't want to be like, hey, this is good, you should come here and join us. As long as no one is like that to me, that's how I will treat you back, like a normal human being. When and why did you become pagan? Did you choose it? I became a pagan about 2 years ago. How I found it was actually very cool. At school, in Norwegian schools, back then, now it's something else, like today. But like a few years ago, we had a subject called religion, ethics and life. And in one of the chapters they were talking about like underground, like not as known religions, and in like a little corner with a little text, it was mentioned Wicca and witches, and I was like, is witches a real thing like Harry Potter? But then I figured out that it's something else, far away from something else than Harry Potter. It was more about yourself, the earth, the nature, spirits and energies. And I was like, I've always been like on energies and spirits and stuff like that. Ask my mom. I bought this crystal like 6 years ago, I think. And I felt a strong connection to it and I didn't know why. And I've also like been connected with something like that. And it was such a relief when I found it myself. And I've been reading so much about it and I've just become so close with it. I feel like it did choose me and that I chose that, and I've always been connected with it. What is your favorite Sabbath and why? My favorite Sabbath is Samhain, which is Halloween, because it's when you can connect more with the dead, like the dead spirits. It's also a time for remembering your lost ones. It's also cool with the Halloween stuff. I've always loved Halloween. But I also like Yule a lot. So I think Yule and Samhain is my favorites. What is the scariest paranormal thing that have ever happened to you? I've already made a video with my paranormal experiences, so I will link that somewhere here so you can watch that video. Why did you become pagan? I guess it's because I feel so connected with it and it's very right for what I believe in. And also the people in paganism, they're amazing, most of them. Some of them are really like, back in the old days we did this and we did this, and really on the rules, but that's also in all religions. But most of the people are very open-minded, they're very spiritual and open, and I love that. What are your friends and family thinking about it? I don't really know, because I've told them that I'm pagan and I believe in this. And they don't really say anything. Like Andy, he is heathen himself, like the Norse mythology. And Andy's mom, she's like, yeah, okay. Like, it's nothing, you know. How old were you when you got your piercings? Okay. My earrings, before I stretched them, I got them when I was 6. And then I started stretching my ears when I was 12. And then I got my septum when I was 16. And I got my tongue piercing when I was 17. And I got the teeth piercing like 2 months ago. Yeah. What is afterlife to you? The afterlife is basically spirits walking around, the paranormal, and I believe in that. I also believe that you can reincarnate. So I believe that the spirits who are walking among us, they are spirits, lost souls who doesn't know where they want to go. They have things undone to fix, and then when they have crossed that, they will turn into something new. Either a cat, a plant, a human, a dog, whatever. Have you ever used magic and had it work? Yeah, I used magic once on me and Andy. I told you this. And it wasn't the point where I just really needed him and he was there for me, but I just wanted to try. Because at that time, me and Andy were like, I am realistic and I don't think we will last till we're old. And I wanted to do something about that. So I found a spell online about fixing a relationship, and I did all the things, and I actually felt like after that Andy became more closer to me, I guess. But I've also done a dandelion spell where you burn it, and I don't remember the whole spell. Yeah, I have done some spells, but I don't want to do it right now. I'm reading up on it, and I want to learn more about it, become more known to it, and know myself a little bit more around it before I do something, because I'm scared I'm gonna fuck up something and do mistakes and make it all end up in hell, you know? So I'm reading up on it and getting to know more about it before I do anything. Do people in your everyday life know you're pagan? And if they do, have you had someone judge you for it? I have not been judged by anyone personally. It was a video Markiplier did with a phone. It was a phone game where it was a girl's phone and she was missing and something. And someone there, and I commented like, oh my god, he's pagan! I am pagan too! I fangirled over it because paganism is not very known, and Markiplier played a game where they mentioned paganism and it was like, ah, yay! So I commented it, and some weird ass dude started talking about Satanism, and Satan is taking over you, and this is so dangerous, and oh, God bless you, and stuff like that. And it was fucking weird, but I think that's the only time I have experienced any judging for me being pagan. I think I have been more judged for being alternative than pagan. How's life? Life is good. Life is perfect. Life is amazing. I'm doing very good right now. I also got some questions about the Book of Shadows. If you don't know what that is, Book of Shadows is a book you have that you write in anything related to your religion. It can be writing down spells, it can be writing down how to do this and that. This here is my Book of Shadows. Now some people are very like, this is like my diary, I'm not sharing this with anyone. But I will make a whole video about Book of Shadows. Right now I can just give a little brief of it. A Book of Shadows can be any type of writing book. I've chosen this one, which looks very old and very cool, and has a lock like that and a bookmarker like that. But it can be a normal textbook that you use at school, or it can be very nice done with like extreme good cover, where it's like actual wood, where you have natural thread in here to keep the pages together, with big cool writings about where it says Book of Shadows. You can find lots of good stuff on the Googles. But I have chosen like mine like this, and it looks like this. And I have made a front page looking like this. Didn't do much of it. And then the first thing I wrote in was about tarot, where I have been writing down like facts about it and like how to lay out cards. That's the only thing I got in my book so far. I got it like a week ago. And I think it's a good thing for people who are very new to paganism or Wicca or shamanism or whatever, to have a book where you write down everything you want to know and want to learn. I got it like 2 years after. I wish I had it earlier, but I didn't have money to buy one, and I wanted one that looked like something like this because that felt right to me. But I will make, I can actually make plenty of videos explaining different things if you want to. So if you have any questions and videos you want me to make related to paganism, comment it down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!